Chancellor Hafner and Dean Mayer, thank you for paying special tribute to my sister, Madeleine Albright, at this Korbel Honors. Madeleine died March 23rd, and we are all still trying to absorb our loss. She led a full, productive, and public life, but she also had time for her family and students. She was always busy, and to the end, had a lengthy to-do list by her side. Were Madeleine alive, I know she would extend her condolences to Anil Raj's family for their tragic loss and gratitude for his significant humanitarian contributions. She would also congratulate and send good wishes to her friend and colleague, Senator Worth, who among his many accomplishments also served as her Undersecretary of State for Global Affairs during the Clinton administration. Madeleine loved Colorado, Denver University, and the Korbel School. She beamed with pride when the Graduate School of International Studies was renamed after our father. She knew his commitment to scholarship and teaching and was confident that would carry on. Madeleine respected the Korbel School and the direction and leadership of Dean Mayer and his additional emphasis on public policy. She recently said, "He is the right dean at the right time." Madeleine mused when our dear mother would often say, "There are two great cities in the world, Prague and Denver." She meant it. Our mother and Madeleine did have an emotional attachment to Colorado. Madeleine would return often and spend much of every summer in Aspen at the Institute, accompanied by our sister Kathy, and every Christmas, ski in Aspen with her 3 daughters, Anne, Alice, and Katie, and their families. This trip was a must-attend event. Over the last few weeks, there have been many wonderful tributes to Madeleine. Many colleagues, friends, and even strangers have shared their connection with her and the impact she has had on them. Much has been said about Madeleine following in her father's footsteps. In reflecting on his career, first as a diplomat and then as a university professor, he would say he preferred the latter and often say something like, "There's nothing more rewarding than to be able to teach in a free country." Of course, his experience as a diplomat and understanding of history also made him a much better teacher. The same was true for Madeleine. She was also a devoted university professor and seemed to spend almost every free moment related to teaching. When she wasn't doing everything else, she was either preparing for a class, learning how to Zoom, reading papers and grading exams, preparing for a weekend simulation, or meeting with her students. Teaching was her passion, and her students loved her for it. In paying tribute to her, they noted, since 1983, Madeleine had taught over 2,000 students during her tenure at Georgetown. Among her most popular courses was National Security and the Diplomat's Toolkit. Her last weekend simulation exercise was this past November. Her last group of students were among those who paid tribute to her. Let me end by reading an excerpt from what they said. Secretary Albright left an indelible impact on our understanding of U.S. national security, teaching us how to combine 5 tools of statecraft together to implement policy. Today, we reaffirm our commitment to promote a more just, fair, and prosperous world in her memory. Secretary Albright championed democracy and the power of multilateralism relentlessly, and we must do the same. As the first woman and refugee to become Secretary of State, she also never stopped advocating for women's rights, human rights, and the right of all people to live free from violence and discrimination. It is our duty to carry on this legacy. I believe Madeleine would think Korbel School students share the same commitment and vision. Like our father, as busy as she was, Madeleine always found time for her students. She too cherished the opportunity to be a professor and teach in a free country. Thank you again for remembering Madeleine during this special evening.